This is Max Shears for Pro Boxing Fans. I'm delighted to be joined, as always, by Frank Warren. Frank, the last time I spoke to you was in Saudi Arabia after Moses beat Dillian Whyte, and obviously we was very excited about Moses then, and I think we're even more excited now. I mean, just looking back, how good was he last weekend?
It was phenomenal. I mean, you know, he's an unbelievable talent. 21 years of age. He's the hottest young fighter or fighter in the world at the moment.
I asked you then, kind of looking at Moses at the time he was 20, now he's 21, how can you compare him to a talent you've worked with? I mean, I overheard you saying you promoted a show here in Doncaster 40 years ago. From your experience in boxing, I mean, can you almost compare him to a talent that you've worked with in the past?
I think he's like a Naz. You know, when Naz was young, he was very precocious, but they're totally different personalities, different styles, but Naz had that confidence about him that Moses has, but Moses is just, he's unbelievable. I mean, the punches he gets from all sorts of angles, which Naz did as well, but just an exceptional young fighter. And you look at him, his footwork, his hand speed, his head movement. He's very clever in the ring. It's just a real natural talent.
Definitely. I'm going to come back to Moses, but let's talk about the reason we're here in Doncaster today. I imagine you've not been to Doncaster very often throughout your lifetime.
No,
but
I haven't. I did a show here years ago on the Fight Night series. It used to go out on the regions, Yorkshire and Granada and a couple other regions. But that was one of the shows we did was in Doncaster.
Yeah, well, I remember with Cabell there's been a lot of talk about with Hrgovic, of a lot of opponents. I was talking about the Cabell fight, saying he wanted that fight. There's been so much talk. Where did Dave Allen come from? Where did that name come from? And why are we in Doncaster? Well,
Dave was looking for a fight. Most of the heavyweights that he could fight with us. And my son done the deal with, I think, with Frank Smith from Matchroom, and that's it. You know, Filip was with us. He was looking, you know, we've got to get him out, keep him busy, and that's what we've done.
Like I say, Filip is your fighter. I mean, when you look at this, obviously we know the name of Dave Allen, and obviously coming over to the UK and beating him. I mean, look what Makhmudov did. He's landed a fight with Tyson Fury. Yeah. To you, what does a win over Dave Allen do for Filip Hrgovic's career?
It keeps him busy, and he's number 2 in the rankings. It just keeps him busy. He's got a fight, and that's where he's at. And you know, this will do great business. Dave it's a bit of a fairy story for him, in as much that he's not. I think he's only ever fought once in Doncaster in his whole career, so he's here now. This place will be rammed out. We've got a great undercard. It'll be brilliant, and he has a chance to upset the apple cart.
I saw you speaking to Dave in his Doncaster shirt, and I mean, just how much of a danger is Dave Allen? We've seen him cause upset in the past. We've seen him some big wins.
Look at him. He looks fit and well, doesn't he? And we got a couple of months to go. He looks so fit and well, and he believes in himself. I was listening to him, and he says He says he's only trained properly for 2 fights, so he's got to train for this one because he'd be in trouble if he don't. So he knows that, and he is training, and it's going to be a great moment for him. And look, one thing's for sure, that everybody in this place is going to be cheering him on. They'll be behind him, so that should spur him on in itself.
Definitely. I mean, these are Dave's words. I don't want them to be my words, but I think he said when Filip comes here, he's going to see Doncaster and he's going to get a bit scared. And I think another quote he said was, he's a Doncaster bad boy and he's going to cause an upset. I mean, but when you see these fighters,
we will see it. I mean, you know, this is we're delivering for him. You know, we're delivering him a dream, part of his dream. This is what he's always wanted. He's got it, and it's up to him now. You know, come the 16th, he steps into that ring. Everybody's going to get out the ring, and it's down to him. He knows what he's fighting. It is a Dave v Goliath, but he knows what he's got to do, and we'll see if he can do it.
Filip Hrgovic was in the name of Moses Itauma, and Moses said that he wanted to fight Filip. I mean, just why was this fight already made before Moses started looking at Filip Hrgovic?
Yeah, because obviously Moses had his fight, and we made this fight before that.
If Filip comes through Dave Allen, is that a fight that you'd look at straight away? We're
very open to what we're doing, but we'll have to see, because he's going to fight in July, so we'll see, because it's all about preparation and how fights end. So, you know, we're going to announce Moses' fight before May 16th, that's for sure.
Definitely. And then just looking ahead, I mean, I was sat in my living room the other day and I was going through the zone, and you see every single week almost, and a lot of them we see heavyweight season, but there's just show after show after show. And obviously this weekend, Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora. I mean, to you as a promoter, how do you almost define this fight? To someone that doesn't know boxing, why should they tune into Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder?
It's two guys, and it's, you know, there's an old adage in boxing, this is a fight, the loser's going nowhere. This is a fight where it's all over for the loser. They're two guys at the twilight of their careers. It's like their last hurrah, and we'll see who comes through. Whoever comes through will get himself will be in the top 5 in the world, and may wind up with a world title fight. So that's what it is. So tune in. You will see a proper fight, because the age they are, they're not the fighters they were. They've got different skills than what they were when they were younger. You know, you make up for something as you get older, if you lose a bit of speed and so forth. These two guys, as soon as that bell goes, they're going to be in front of each other. We could put this fight on in a phone box, because there won't be a lot of movement around the ring. They'll just get down on it and just be unloading.
I know I'm talking hypotheticals here, but could the winner of May 16th here possibly fight the winner of that? I know Chisora said this is the end, but could that happen?
We will see. We will see. I mean, everybody says something before a fight. After a fight, you know, Derek's retired 3 or 4 times, hasn't he? Who knows? But he's got to come through it. Deontay doesn't want to retire, so we'll see.
I've heard you talking about Tyson Fury, and I think I heard you say from camp he apparently the best shape of his life. I mean, what are you expecting from Tyson Fury?
He'll want to make a statement, and I think he will make a statement. You know, it's great that he's back. He's confident. He's fun, and he can fight. And he's never, you know, you look at the fights he's had. Every fight's exciting. 3 fights with Deontay, the 2 fights with Usyk. Great fights to watch for the fans. Fabulous fights to watch.
He said he wouldn't fight Moses Itauma. What do you make of that? They're both in your stable. What do you make of
this?
That? Tyson.
I don't know. I mean, well, you know, that's up to them what they want to do. Who knows what's going to happen in the future?
If it was there on the table, would you make Itauma-Joshua versus Moses Itauma?
I'd make it right now. It's Frank over there. Ask if they want to do it. I'll sign the contract now.
Definitely. Well, Frank, just before I let you go, obviously we've seen the saga with Zuffa Boxing and Matchroom. Apparently Conor Benn came out yesterday and said that Eddie never lent him any money. I mean, what do you make of this whole saga and how it's all playing out?
I've got to be honest, I don't particularly, it doesn't concern me. It doesn't, you know, bother me in any way. Conor should just keep his hands together. He's wound up with a large amount of money. And I'm not being disrespectful. Good luck to him. It's brilliant for him, but you know, he's not holding any titles or anything. It's amazing.
Just last one, sorry. I know we've seen a lot of back and forth between Dana and Eddie, and obviously Eddie has come out and said they are real players in this. I mean, just how do you view Zuffa Box? I know this is almost like the first product, but how much of a threat are Zuffa and Dana White with the backing of Sky Sports?
I don't know. We'll see. But the time will tell. You know, I'm not particular. I don't worry about what other people do. I worry what we're doing. They got to worry what we're doing, not what everybody else is doing. What we're doing, and what we're doing at the moment is filling up stadiums on a regular basis, announcing big shows, big shows on a regular basis. Best fights on television. Forget, you know, they are on DAZN, but the best fights on television on all these TV companies are being promoted by Queensberry.
Definitely. Well, Frank, thank you as always. Thank you very much. Thank you.